What's up, everybody? Today we're going to my buddy's shop, my buddy's garage, and he's got a couple projects going on in there. So he's got a Datsun and a 240, and we'll check them out. And then I gotta give him a hand putting the V8 into a 240. So, but before that, I gotta go and drop some parts off to somebody. I gotta give him my stock 350Z intake. So we're gonna go do that first, and then we're gonna go check out his garage and see what kind of stuff he's got going on today. So let's put that in the back. Gonna be driving the Titan today. Pretty short trip to his house, so should be there any minute. I'll see you there in a second. Alright, we just arrived at Paul's house. We're about to park and go see what Paul's got going on. Help him test fit the V8 and the 240. Let's see how that goes. Let's put the thing in park. Let's go check it out.
Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, Paul? Paul right there. Fucking working on a V8.
What's going on, fellas?
Fucking Paul, what you doing over here?
Alright, so I got this VH45 right here. We're going to be test fitting it today into the 240. That's out there. We'll roll that in a little bit. I got these mounts right here from Excessive Manufacturing. They're solid mounts. They're gonna go right here. They're gonna give me all the clearance I need for my exhaust. I got the Mazworks headers for this as well. It's gonna be a nice little pup when she's done.
What motor is that? Did you already say what motor it was?
Yeah, it's out of the Q45.
Alright.
This is one of the 94 models with the timing chains already upgraded, whatnot, changed out, the better injectors that don't shit out on you.
Right on. What train are you running?
I'm be running the CD009. I got the adapter plate right here from Collins.
Collins Performance.
Collins Performance adapter plate. I think it's the same kind, well, same company that made Alex's for his 2J swap. So
Yeah, that's what I got. And what we got here? We got a Datsun, I see.
Z here. If you look underneath, if you can see in there in that gap, a little turbo setup going on.
What motor's in there, Paul?
I'm putting the S14 SR in there. That turbo's not going to be used. That's the stock T28 for it. Got a GT 3071R for it. Forged pistons, rods, base cast, stuff wood cams. Front mount. Got some Fortunato coils for disc brake conversions. And all that stuff in boxes in the basement right now. So
Still got a
when the
lot.
weather warms up, more and more parts will start going on. We'll get her ready for paint. And she's gonna scoot too. She'll probably be trying to get her up to about 400 horses. Got some 5 zigging wheels for her, some 17 by 9s. She's gonna be sitting pretty.
Nice. Right on. And there's a 240 over there outside under the tarp. We gotta get her inside.
Yeah, we're gonna show you some more of the 240 when we get these mounts on and we get this motor ready to drop in.
Right on. What we gotta do? We gotta bolt the tranny up.
You gotta put the mounts on, bolt the tranny up, and we'll be ready to put her in.
And these, where are these mounts at? There's pretty nice quality mounts there.
Yeah, some nice solid mounts, all one piece bent, no welds, nowhere for it to break or crack, be brittle. And the VH is also a 90-degree motor, which doesn't have what are they, the balance shafts, the counterbalance shafts or whatnot on the crank. So it's completely balanced because it's a 90, and I've seen videos of people standing nickels up on the valve cover or the intake manifold, and the nickel's standing up while it's running and revving. So these are one of the smoothest running motors right here. Solid mounts, no problem.
Well, let's get this together so we can test fit it and show them how it's done.
Sure, for sure.
All right,
Get back
folks.
at you.
Car's in the garage now. The transmission is bolted down for now. The motor mounts are on right there. So I'm gonna just set the camera down. We'll probably put you on a time lapse, and we're gonna test fit this motor, see how she fits. All right, let's do it. Alright guys, had a little issue. The transmission tunnel is a little too small on one side, so we're gonna have to cold work it. So Paul is back in there right now.
Right here?
Yeah. He's in there right now.
Yeah, right there.
I'll cold work that.
Yeah, there's some safety glasses up there.
We're gonna give him some safety glasses. Where's that at?
On the table.
But I think other than that, it's gonna go right in. We're pretty close. We're about an inch away from mounting the motor. But one bracket, I'm gonna show you what it is right now. You can either probably cut it. So this right here. Oh, hold on. So this right here was hitting the tunnel. So you can probably cut that off or just cold work your tunnel. Alright, well the motor is in basically. Paul right now is mounting the transmission. So he's under the car still. But as far as the fitment, it looks pretty good. We just got to bolt it down, get some hardware, bolt down the mounts, and
She's in there.
should be all right. Still got to work on some headers and the oil pan. That's another thing, but that'll be a different day. But for now, let us bolt that down. We'll get back. All right, guys, the motor's in. It's bolted down. The transmission's bolted down. Looks pretty good. Let me show you. There it is. It's got a lot of room for more activities for a later date. Maybe twin turbo or something. But got a lot of clearance in the back, which is good. Just have to figure out this manifold, how to run it, because the steering rack is right on the way. But that's a project for a different day. But it'll be done. But other than that, it fits pretty nicely. Paul, you happy with the install?
I'm happy. We got it in there. I got that whole corner over there cleared out, but
Nice.
shit got put back over there somehow. You know how garages go.
But yeah, shifter's in the right spot. It's right where it needs to be. You can't tell, but it's right there. So perfect. So Paul still got a lot of work to do on this one. So as we said, this is just a test fit. Make sure everything fits and lines up. But it worked out, so that's good. We're about done here tonight, and yeah. So it was a good day. Lots of work got done, and we're out of here for tonight. So I'll see you later in the next one.
So long.